In this video, I'm going to describe the second year seminar requirement within the chemistry graduate curriculum. The second year seminar is typically taken in the fall or the spring semester of your second year of graduate study, thus the name. It'll be taken between your qualifying exam and your comprehensive exam. The seminar should be a 25-minute presentation plus reserving about 5 minutes for questions. So it should occupy a 30-minute time slot. And your seminar will be scheduled during a regular area seminar time slot that's given within either the fall or the spring semester. We offer two options for topics, for selection of topics of the second year seminar that are aligned with your choice of the original research proposal that you will develop for your comprehensive exam. So that the choice of the topic, what that is to say, is it related to your research or is it not related to your research for the second year seminar, is designed to be aligned with your choice of what type of original proposal you'll write for the comprehensive exam. And they can work together. And the second year seminar can serve as preparation for the outside proposal. The original proposal of the comprehensive exam. Now, those two options for the second year seminar topic. The first option is that the topic is related to your research. If you selected this topic, you would typically be choosing to write in what we call an original inside aim proposal. And this is described in detail in the graduate program requirements document. I will also describe it in detail in another video. In this case, if you've chosen a topic that's related to your research, your seminar should have a particular focus on the fundamental concepts or the reaction mechanisms that underpin your dissertation research. And at this stage in your career, you should have a good understanding of that because you're developing that for your comprehensive exam. So by this time, you should be well on your way to doing that. So you should focus on explaining to an audience what are the fundamental concepts that underpin the reaction mechanism or the reaction mechanisms that underpin your dissertation research. And you should highlight 2 or more contemporary papers in the literature where those concepts were important for helping the authors draw the conclusions that they did about whatever that work was. So you'll have some discussion of what those fundamental concepts are, and it's a good idea to talk to your graduate preceptor about what are the papers or the books I should be reading to make sure I understand that. And then you'll discuss papers in the contemporary literature where those concepts figured prominently in their findings or interpretation of their results. Your second year seminar will be graded by 2 faculty graders, and they will comment on the document you write. You'll write a paper and submit that. You'll also give the seminar, and they will grade both. In their comments, they will also describe their view of your preparation for the comprehensive exam and your development of that understanding of those fundamental concepts or reaction mechanisms. And because your seminar is related to your research, those graders that you choose, they should be members of your PhD committee, or if for scheduling reasons one or so is not able to, you should identify someone and be able to explain to the graduate program coordinator why that person will be able to be an expert in your area so they could judge your understanding of those fundamental concepts. The other option for the second year seminar is that you give a seminar that is distinct from your research, so not related to your research. This would typically be chosen if you plan to write what we would call an outside proposal. for the comprehensive exam. And again, I will discuss that in detail in a separate video, and it's discussed in even more detail in the graduate program guidelines document. That seminar should again focus on the fundamental concepts or reaction mechanisms that underpin your choice of that outside proposal topic, and it should highlight 2 papers from the contemporary literature where those concepts or mechanisms were important, but they should just be distinct from your research. You will again need 2 faculty graders for this seminar. It is not a requirement that they be members of your PhD committee because they are not going to be evaluating your research topic or your understanding of it. But they will comment on the suitability of the topic for an outside proposal in their written comments to you, along with their evaluation of your paper that you write and in the seminar that you give. All of this is described in more detail in the graduate program guidelines document.